First card rips Thursday night. Little soccer for you. It's been a while since we ripped some soccer. Been on kind of a crazy tear with messy autos and messy one-on-ones and just debut patch autos out of MLS. When we hit a Beckham color blast out of Prism. So here we are, 2024, 2025. Topps Chrome UEFA Club competitions. Welcome everybody. Hope you're having a great week. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning customer, welcome back. We are live on eBay Live and YouTube as always. We rip the full case. We do a recap at the end, and we get them shipped out to you within 2 business days like we always do, safely and securely in bubble mailers. If you have any questions over the live break, just leave them down in the comments section on either eBay Live or YouTube, and I'll answer it as soon as I see it. It's a pretty laid-back channel here. Not a lot of screaming and yelling. We just rip the cards, we chat, and we let you know when there's something massive that we hit. Again, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube. We'll get started here in just a couple of minutes. We'll pop the case in just a minute or so. We usually start about 10:05. I haven't watched anybody rip this. Most of you guys know I don't know a ton about soccer. I love to rip it, but I don't know all the great players. I know the big names, but I don't know all the rest of them. So if you guys want to let me know if I hit something crazy that I don't actually catch, just let me know. Otherwise, I know there's a bunch of really short printed inserts in here. So hopefully we catch something wild. Again, soccer's been really good to us lately. Hopefully that stays true tonight. I hope everybody's having an awesome week. It's Thursday night. We've got tennis all weekend, tennis and football all weekend. So this is our soccer case. Again, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube. I'm going to pop the case in just another minute or so, and we'll see what we got. If you want to let me know who you're rooting for down in the live, please do. I always love to know who's here hanging out in the live, rooting on their favorite player. Again, hopefully this is a wild case. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's pop this case. Let's get the boxes ready, and we'll get started here shortly. There we go. All right. UEFA Club competitions, fresh case. Let's do it. 12 boxes, 20 packs per, 4 cards per, so I don't know, hour and 15, hour and a half, somewhere in that range. Break time is usually about right for a case of this size here. We show every card, we ship every card. I do not read you every single name. I read you all the hits. If you have guys that have base spots, you're going to get base cards. But again, all cards do show, and all cards do ship here, as always. Empty case. If you guys love this stuff, I did just get another case in. I don't have it up listed yet, but it'll likely run a week from tonight. So stay tuned to my eBay page for those auctions, but this will probably run a week from tonight. We'll give it another minute for anybody who wants to get in the live. Again, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube. We got like 25 of you here hanging out. If you want to let me know who you're rooting for, please do. If not, sit back, relax, and enjoy the break. As always, I will try my best with the names. I don't watch a lot of soccer, so I don't know them all. But I do my best trying to sound them out. If I really screw one up and you want to let me know, let me hear it. What's going on, Killer Zombie? And again, if you are someone who just wants to watch a recap, yes, we do a recap at the end of the break of all the hits, autographs, and short prints. I'll give it till 10:04, and we'll get started. What's up, Bailey? You're a huge soccer fan. That's good. That is good. All right, good luck. Here we go. 1 auto per. Again, I haven't watched any of this. I don't know how many numbered cards we're seeing per box, but hopefully it's a good number. What is this? Yes. A little Fanatics advertisement right there in the middle of our box. Just what we need. All right, 20 per. Good luck. Empty. Here we go. Big Papa, you in here? Mangula, Kellyman, Yildiz Wonder Kids, and Mo Salah. What's going on, Corey? Otamendi. Hernandez, James Madison. I don't believe the Pulsars are numbered. No, they're not. And Enwinari. All of your Pulsars, refractors, anything like that will be sleeved and loaded when we ship them to you. We don't sleeve and load all that during the live. Diomande and Kevin De Bruyne. Xavi Simons, Mora. First numbered card is Yunus Musa to 225. Ola Beretta. All right. First numbered card. All right. We're on the board. Future Stars, Ramirin. Grimaldo, Refractor. Obi, Rookie. So the easiest opening packs I've ever seen. Harry Amos. Not going to try that one. Chitty Obi and Gyökeres. Lamine Yamal. Santiago Jimenez. This one is Nicholas Raskin to 175. That's like a fuchsia ray wave. Good looking card. Alex, see what's going on. That Beckham is a beaut. You got Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Saka, and Buffon. All right, here's a true gold. We like gold. Prestiani, Olmo, Danny Olmo, auto 50 out of 50. 50 out of 50, Danny Olmo, gold auto. Good start. I don't know if that's a big name, but I'll take a last off the run. Take a last off the print. 50 out of 50. There's a Kevin De Bruyne. I'm not sure what that is. You guys will know better than me. Grimaldo. Engels. This feels like it might be cool. Kind of looks like an obsidian card. Anybody know what this insert is? Looks cool. Again, I haven't watched any of this, so I don't know what the inserts, which ones are the SSPs. I feel like there's one called like White Noise or something like that. That's really hard to hit. Future Stars, Morgan Rogers, Luka Modric. Yildiz. Louise, Ethan Wheatley, and Asensio. Morgan Rogers, Future Stars. De Jong, Pepe, Tavernier. Diamande, Grimaldo, Antoine Griezmann, and Noni Madueke. You know what? I noticed that tonight, Big Papa. I noticed that. I'm rooting for you, my man. I was wondering if you were in here. Golazo, Mbappe, Jaden Heskey, first Bowman Chrome. That's kind of cool. It's a cool insert. And Pal Victor. I'm rooting for you. I just asked a couple minutes ago if you were here in the live. I noticed that. Trust me, I see everything. Hakan Kalanoğlu, Hongmin's son. I hope we keep the messy vibes going for you, my man. Nothing would make me happier here on this Thursday. Pavlovich, DeMarco. Again, if you guys love this stuff, I did just get another case. It'll probably run a week from tonight, so stay tuned to the eBay page. Again, there's lots of breakers out there. There's probably plenty. Harry Kane. Probably plenty of them that know more about soccer than I do. I'm usually in that same category with every other sport where I know more than every other breaker about them, but this is not that one. Jude Bellingham, is that who that is? Ueda? What is this insert called? Card is awesome. Is that an SSP or something crazy? Anybody? Messi Super was just pulled. The auto or just the base? Is this something sweet? It looks incredible. I feel like that should be like a White Noise. Oh, the auto. Circle of Power. Is that anything crazy? Brushy. Beautiful card. You guys let me know if I pull a crazy SSP. I don't know what they were. I thought one was called White Noise. Griezmann. There's Engels to 299 and Diao. The auto was just pulled. Good for that person. All right, so what do we get? 3 numbered cards. 3 numbered cards and a gold auto. Take it. De Jong, refractor, and Yunus Musa. Who's on the stand? That's a Danny Olmo gold auto, 50 of 50. Box 1. What's going on, Underground? I won a lot of money on those fights last weekend, Underground. I had Shevchenko everywhere, and I had JDM, and I had them all parlayed. Oh, man. I think I won like $2,600. And I would have won another $1,400 on a parlay, but I got screwed by that early decision. I can't even think of who it was. Jan Kutalaba, who won that fight 30-27, and they gave the other guy the decision. So that was fun. But either way, we'll take it. But I think we were chatting about that I thought Shevchenko was going to win. Gavi, Kellyman, refractor, Julian Alvarez. I was glad to see JDM win in such dominant fashion. I'm glad they're not going to run that back. Xerxes, Endrick Wonderkins, Harry Kane. Yeah, me too. That was a good night of fights. Warhurst, Quenda, and James Madison. By the end of the JDM fight, I needed him to win so bad. When he won, it was a good moment for me. Bangula, that's a green Golazo. That one's out of 99. Mueller, Golazo, Samuel, Bangula. Definitely screwing that name up. That's a good-looking card. Whoa. 2. You only need 1. No, I don't like Manon at all. And she talked a lot of smack before the fight. Talked a lot of smack. It's like, come on. Show some respect. Gyökeres, Ben Baroggio, first Bowman, and Pavlovich. I like that they threw the first Bowmans in here instead of trying to do that standalone product, which completely flopped. Pirlo, Coble, Reed. I feel like they could just condense this like they did with Finest and do less packs with more cards in it. Make it a little Matson, Unai Hernandez, and Rafael Leao. There's just no reason to throw the 20 packs in. Nobody wants the packs that have nothing in them. Garnacho, Wiedegaard, Julian Alvarez, Pulsar, and Vlahovic. Again, all your Pulsars and Refractors will be sleeved and loaded when they ship to you. For the sake of being here in the live, there's nothing worse than watching a breaker sleeve and load every single card. Circle of Power, I think that's what Hongman's. Oh, King in Lee, I missed that one. Minamino, I guess those aren't that fancy, so we won't sleeve and load all those, but those will be sleeved and loaded when they come to you. Also, Green Wave, Ray Wave, coming. Sansei, Oihan Sansei. Okay. Archie Gray, please, says Todd. All right. All right, all right. Arthur Vermeeren. Mayulu Losada. Easiest opening packs of all time. I will say that about this product. Frankie de Jong to 225. DePaul. Looks like a true fuchsia. Udogi auto. Destiny Udogi to 250. Donnarumma. Hopefully we catch some insert autos. I'm not really a fan of the design of, well, this product. No, I remember it pretty well from last year. It's kind of a blah design for me. Lewis Skelly insert. Ouattara. Ricardo Pepi. Bangula refractor. Oscar Bob. Manuel Neuer, Udogi, Archie Gray, and Dembele. There's your Archie Gray. I'm sure you want something numbered or autographed though, but at least you know he's in here. Olise, Dembele, Pulsar, Coble. Tobias, Carter Vickers, Otamendi refractor, and Raskin. Future Stars. What do we got? Valverde. Federico Valverde to 250. Cole Palmer. This looks like 3 numbered cards per hobby box. A lot of them are these Ray Waves. I like the old. Seems like the true colors are all the autos. A lot of Ray Waves so far. Hernandez, Mbappe. All right, nothing crazy through 2 boxes. At least we got a couple numbered autos. Couple numbered autos never hurt. Box 3. Who you got tomorrow night or Saturday night, Underground? You got Morales or Gilbert Burns at 38 years old? As a 42-year-old, I know I would not want to fight a guy like Michael Morales. Although at no point in my life would I wanted to fight Michael Morales. So let's clarify that. But empty. That's the big. I can't believe Morales is -8 something against that dude. I mean, he literally was beating Jack Della Maddalena until he got knocked out in the 3rd. Xerxes Watkins, Ethan Wheatley, and Ethan Wheatley. 2 times on the Wheatleys. Warhurst. It's a great name. Matty Warhurst. Antonio Noosa Refractor. Hertz. Again, welcome to Rips Card Rips. If you joined us late, we show every card. We ship every card. I don't read you all of them. Martín Fernandez Refractor. We'll do a recap at the end of all the hits, and we'll ship these out within a couple business days like we always do. Cole Palmer, Golazo, Shea Lacey first. Pulisic. Florian Wirtz. Zaire Emery, Bastoni, and McKenny. Bastoni was a pulsar. Madsen, Garnacho, Pavlovich, Lopez. All Morales, yeah, I agree. I think he wrecks him. Alfonso Davies. I'm not sure what to make of the co-main. It's like Paul Craig against a guy that I don't think is that good, but the other guy's a huge favorite. That is Theo Hernandez. We got Endrick on the back. The other guy's not that good, but Paul Craig, I just watched his interview, and he was like, yeah, if I lose, I'm definitely not going to be in the UFC anymore. De Bruyne, Golazo, and Mark Bernal out of 199. Another Ray Wave. Are all the numbered cards here Ray Waves? Or what? Do they have any just normal? It's really strange. But I think I might play Paul Craig in that co-main. I don't know why. I just think a guy that knows that's the end. Olmo, Bellerin. Not that he's any good. But I think he might be my underdog. Collier, Rodrigo, Ghoul. Marlon Gomez. Yildiz, Obi, Victor. Douglas Luiz. Julian Brandt, probably, not an auto, at a 250, a normal color. I love it. Hongmin Sun. You love to see it. Brandt, just a normal fuchsia. All right, still waiting on our auto here. Frankie de Jong, this looks like a blue. It is Alvin Murata to 150. So lots of numbered autos, which I like to see. Murata, I don't know if any of these are any good, but nobody seems to be all excited in the chat, which means they're probably not great. Grimaldo, Pepe, Otamendi, and Openda. Destiny, Udogi. Yildiz, Wagen. Not going to try that name. Tobias, Archie Gray, Rookie, Pulsar, and Johnny. Malombo, Mikey Moore Refractor, Patrick Schick. Frim Pong. this is Vigo Gabel at a 175. Okay. All right, Vigo. Bakayoko. All right. Nothing crazy through 3. See if we can't fix that here going into box 4. Gold, a fuchsia, and a blue auto. I'd like to see her fight Natalia. I like Natalia, but actually Natalia really made me not like her in this last fight. I've been a huge fan, but I don't know that personally. I don't think she has what it takes after watching that fight. She's just a point fighter. Like, she's a really good point fighter, but she just doesn't have any. Like, sure, she has some takedown defense, but she has no killer instinct. And I just don't know. Who does Aaron fight again? Who is that fight against? You're the only one who knows this. I can't believe I haven't looked it up. Who does she fight? Grimaldo, Oscar Bob, Refractor, Madison. I mean, she could fight Shevchenko. She doesn't really have to worry about getting beaten up on the feet. Savino to 199, Wonderkins. Macy, she's going to wreck Macy Barber. I mean, wreck Macy Barber. She's better everywhere than her. She's literally better everywhere than her. She's definitely better. She's definitely better on the ground. She's definitely better on the feet. Luis Diaz. There's Carl, First Bowman, and Pavlovich. And by saying she's better on the feet, that's only because Macy Barber is really limited on the feet. So it's like, who's going to impose their will? Lewandowski, Reed, and I don't think Macy's better anywhere. It's a good fight, but it's two people who want to do the same thing and are both limited on the feet. Savino, Oscar Bob, but I don't know where she's going to go from there. Maybe it's her and Manon again. And the winner, that's what I would do. Her and Manon again. Balogun, Vlahovic. I think that's the only thing to do. Give Valentina a little time off. She's not going to want to fight a ton at her, at this point in her career. That is Nico Williams, one of those inserts. Circle of Power. Yeah, if she beats Macy and then give her Manon again, that'll be a fun fight. I'd like to see them run that back. Weston McKennie at a 150. Big Pop, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm rooting for you. Yeah, but she had some moments late in that fight. Oh, how about an Endrick Helix? That one will play. Wow. That's a nasty hit. Hey, that's a big one there for the Endrick spot. What's up? That one will play. Even I know what that one is. Even the breaker that doesn't rip soccer all that often knows what that one is. Congrats, Endrick spot on that monster. DePaul Alvarez. All right. Yeah, that card's really good looking. All right, we got one of the KC hits. I think that's way more than a case hit, though. Kabarzi, Dembele. Endrick spot rolling. Phil Foden. Coble. Yeah, they're cool. That's actually the first one I've pulled. I've probably ripped 30 cases of Topps Chrome across all the sports. Donnarumma, Raskin, and I've not pulled a Helix until that one right there, including all the WWE that we ripped between breaks and my kids. Luka Modric. That's a good-looking pink insert to $2.99. It's like a light pink. It's got some scratches on it, but it's a good-looking card. Cole Palmer. Again, Endrick spot. You are having a good night. 1 in 3,722 hobby packs. So there's 240 of them in this case. So that's at least 10. It's what, like, say 15 cases? It's nice. Mbappe. Crazy. That's a crazy hit right there. Barcola and Winery Brandt. Let's let that get us started. Let's have a case, huh? Let's have a crazy case. Bellingham. That's Min Jae Kim to 199. Jurasi. There's an orange Ray Wave. This could be fun. DePaul. Cafu to 25. 25 out of 25. What a great auto. Man. 25 of 25. We got all the bookends in here. All the bookends. Almost 50 of 50. Cafu is 25 of 25. All right, that's a good box. That's the one you wanted to pull out at the old hobby shop. Orange auto and 1 in 15 case hit. Yeah, that'll play. Rodri, Donnarumma on the back. All right, we're 4 boxes in. I don't know. You guys tell me. Is this a good case? Is this a mid case? Is it a great case? Lazada, refractor. Nobody seems excited about Cafu. I don't know who that is, admittedly, but it's a cool name. Cool looking auto. If you guys are soccer only fans, we usually get 1 case of everything. If you like all sports, we do a ton of combat sports, tons of UFC, tons of WWE, tons of baseball, a little bit of basketball. Starting to ramp up on football as well. But if you like what you see here, this is our break style. Kind of, Cafu is a legend. All right. This is our break style. We just kind of hang out, we chat a little bit. This is an amazing case compared to the 12 others. That's what I like to hear. We've been really hot in soccer. I don't know, for whatever reason. I pulled the Messi Super auto out of MLS. Every case we opened of that had supers in it. We pulled one of the rookie patch, debut autos. Like I said, Prism, we hit a Beckham Color Blast, and here we are hitting a Helix. So for whatever reason, I don't know much about soccer, but we keep getting these crazy soccer cases, which I'll take. Bakayoko, that's Junient, I think, and Eduardo Camavinga. Goncalves. Rice, that's Rafael Leao. Julian Brandt. I feel like the autos, do they have base autos in this, or are they all numbered? I probably just jinxed us, but Lamine Yamal, Wonder Kids. Bino Gittins. I like that name. I don't know why. It's just a cool sounding name. Florian Wirtz, Warren Zaire Emery, Bernal Dressers. Did I get any jumbo? I didn't get any jumbo. Jumbo is too costly, man. Way too pricey. That is Asan Ouedraogo. Circle of Power. Just hobby, man. Jumbo is crazy pricey. Dusan Vlahovic. There's Unai Hernandez on that light pink. I like that, actually. Rodrigo. These look really smooth. All right, no auto yet in box 5. We'll take a quick intermission after the box 6. We always take about 30 seconds. Recoup Jurasi and Danny Olmo. Savona, Future Stars, McCausland, Camarda, Jeremy Doku. Frimpong, Bakayoko, Diao. Asan Diao, Future Stars, out of 150. I'm sorry, 225. I don't even know where I got 150. It's not even close. It's not even close. Just yelling numbers out now. Fuchsia, could be an auto. Hope it is. Kenan Yildiz, Future Stars to 250. Another numbered auto, and Savinho. Numbered autos everywhere. Yildiz, let's do that. Put the fuchsia autos together. Ollie, Watkins, Warhurst, Julian Brandt, Bonifaci. Lewis Skelly, rookie. Erling Haaland, Jude Bellingham, refractor. Alex Jimenez, Martinelli, Wagen, Moore. Alexis McAllister, Goncalves, Pulsar, and Kim. Phil Foden. Butland, Noosa. Di Maria. This looks like Xavi Simons. That's like the Topps logo. That's the throwback. Those aren't easy to hit, are they? It's the at a 52. Very cool. Xavi Simons at a 52. That looks awesome in person. I don't know if the camera's doing that justice, but that looks really slick. Ben Sesko. Nico Williams again. Barrios and Duranville close out a box 5. Box 6 coming at you. So get us to the halfway point. Probably a little over an hour on break time. These packs flow very nicely. They open very easily. Got a good pace going. I think about an hour and 10 minutes or so break time. Hopefully we hit one of those dual, triple, or quad autos, even though I hate having to go to random and breaking someone's heart. I would love to see one. Underground, are you into tennis at all? Logo Fractor. There you go. Thank you, Kyle. Paul Victor, Jaden Dans. They put something like that in Bowman Baseball with the old logo as well, but they called it something different, so I wasn't really sure. Cole Palmer, Tamori. Logo Fractor out of 52. Mark Bernal, Goncalves, Vermeeren. The most, you had to throw a Dave Matthews comment in there. There's an Archie Gray numbered card for you out of 150, my guy. Campbell, Archie Gray out of 150. Royalty Tennis, I'll be ripping all weekend. Underground, they've got Racket Knob, 1/1s. They are awesome. Gomez, Isco. Here's Corey. Virgil van Dijk. Neoni Babadi. Zaire Emery. There's Noni Maduki. That one's out of 125. Sudakov on the back. Yeah, the UFC was really cool. I watched a case of the tennis today, and it was insane. And Ethan Waneri out of 150. That's nasty. I know that's one of the names people were chasing. 25 out of 150? Sheesh. I feel like this has got to be a pretty good case, no? Got to be a good case. Mark Giu. Ethan Waneri. Bastoni. Bremer. Isakor. Autos are picking up, says Underground. That's good news. Martinelli. Xavi Simons. Tigo Land. I hope everyone's enjoying the case. It seems like it's going pretty well. Like I said, Bradley Barcola, Connor Gallagher. Now we got to get something big for Big Papa Collectibles. That's next on the list. Raskin, Kang In Lee. Di Maria, Sane, Pedri, Nico Williams. Sorry, those I don't know the guys' faces as much unless they're the top couple guys. So gotta take a quick look. This is Vini Jr. That one's out of 199. Bruno Fernandez. Barella. Mora Refractor and Saka. Natali. There's Kevin and Kevin. It may be pronounced differently, like Kevin, but we go with Kevin. Looks like Kevin to me. That's Yildiz, Kabarzi. Araujo, Douglas Luiz, Fratesi. Musiala, Golazo, Xavi Simons. There's Carl again and Fernandez. We already pulled that Carl card. Bergvall, Latoro, there's Mbappe, Darvic. Not an issue, Stan. You're good, man. I always check everyone's feedback, and if it's good and it's passed, I let it slide. I'm pretty easygoing. If I check the feedback and it says like non-paying bidder 57,000 times, then it's another thing. But that wasn't you, Stan, so you're good to go, man. All good. But I understand, especially with soccer, we've got people from all over the world buying into these breaks, and so I am pretty easy going with it. You got it, man. You got it. Thank you for joining. All right, we are just getting started on the second half. Good luck. Hendrick is winning the break so far. Cafu's doing well. Looks like the Waneri spot in Waneri is doing pretty well. Grimaldo, Yildiz, Cardoso, Griezmann, Furuhashi, Schick. Again, anyone just getting here, we'll do a full recap at the end. I don't sleep pulsars and refractors. There's Lamine Yamal refractor during the break, but they all will be sleeved and loaded when they ship to you. We ship safer and more secure than anyone in the hobby, so you got nothing to worry about there. I just don't want to keep you here all night watching me sleeve and load every card. Martin Fernandez to 199. Magnan, Wea, Jimenez, and Wheatley. Underground, what are we looking for here? Red? Reds and supers? Are there black refractors to 10 or no? Topps Chrome, I know they're going to the uniform, everything, all the refractors are the same soon, but they're not there yet. Thuram. This is Takumi Minamino to 250. I want to see a red. It's been a while since I saw a true red. Bangula. Kellyman. That is Noah Darvic, rookie auto. It's our first non-numbered auto. I'm starting to wonder if there were non-numbered autos. Darvic, Appenda. We'll keep the wall with just the nice numbered ones. Otamendi, Rodrigo, Gould, Quenda, Mueller, Amos, Fermin, Lopez, Newer, Udogi, Barcola, Neoni. We got a blue insert of Ronald Araujo out of 150. Ronald Araujo. Cool looking card. Golazo Furuhashi. There's Guille Fernandez. First Bowman refractor. Do they have numbered ones of those? I bet those are going to be a nice chase for some of the new ones. Vini Jr. Pulsar. Simons, Mora, Pavlovich, Vermeeren, Gabel, Hendrick. Hendrick spot obviously doing pretty well with that helix over there. Yildiz. That one is Emiliano Martinez. We got 5 boxes left after these 2 packs. We're going to take a quick 30-second intermission after this pack, and then we'll finish the case. Furuhashi, I always pull this guy out of 175. And the last pack of box 7. Doesn't have much in it. Agahawa and Wagen. All right, be right back. 5 boxes left to go. All right, guys, we're back. We got 5 to go. Good luck, everybody. If you haven't hit yet, we got 5 boxes full of chances left. Thank you, Underground. All right, another one of these. All right, let's see something here. Let's see something super short printed. We got 1 orange, 1 gold. Let's see a red. Waging. Johnny. Wonder why Johnny's says Johnny at the top. Reed, Pulsar, and Havertz. Most everybody else has their last name, right? Erling Haaland. Garnacho. Schick. We've got the back card in this box are all upside down. Virgil. Wirtz. Otamendi is at a 299, and Mbaye. Zaire Emery. Wiedegaard. Leon Bailey's upside down on the back. Boxes going for, I don't know, they were on Topps' site for like $2,200 a case. Camarda, I feel like they're like $200. I feel like Blowout was at like $2,900, so I don't know, somewhere between $2 and $225 is probably the price. Nicholas Jackson to $250. I feel like it's probably $150 to $175 product is where it should be. But what I say doesn't matter. I don't feel like there's enough action in here to get you to where it needs to be. Berbatov. That's Dimitar Berbatov at a 99. I don't know who that is, but you guys will probably tell me. Another numbered auto. So just 1 non-numbered auto out of 8 now. So 7 numbered autos. Gavi. I want to see an insert auto. Allison Becker. I don't know why that's backwards. Rodrigo. God bless Fanatics in their collation issues. Manuel Neuer, Udogi, Collier, Refractor, and Lopez. Olise. Not trying that one. Lamine Yamal. Derabio. Tobias. Malambo, Pavlovich, and Endrick. Sabona, McCausland, Izalzuli, we got a Aqua back here, Mikey Moore, True Aqua, out of 199. Man, there are so many different parallels. It's wild. I mean, it's not wild because it allows them to print more of it, but a lot of different parallels to hit. Matson, Wagen. Big Papa, what's Messi got in here? Inserts and autos only, or what? I don't think I've seen a base card. Mbaye, Wheatley. I know he's in duals and quads and triple autos and all that fun stuff. Diaz, Nioni. Jimenez. That is Douglas Luiz to 199. Insert Aqua. D. Luiz. Martinelli. Warhurst, first Heskey and Leao. Four boxes to go. Babadi, Blahovic. feel like we're going to see something red or better out of this box. I don't know why. Just have that feeling. That's what my gut just told me. Red or better. Come on. 8 autos. Hoping for the triple. All right. Well, let's get that. Luka Modric. Let's get that. Bellingham. Kevin. Adeyemi. Holland auto would put this case over the top. I was surprised. Lucas Bergvall. I just see how the prices come through, and I have no idea. I just throw them up to auction and see. But some of the names went for more than I would have expected. But Holland was one that I guess I would have thought would have gone higher. He used to be, in most products, he used to be a $100 plus spot in the past. Is he fallen off? Heskey, Asensio, or is he just signed too much? Or what's the reasoning behind that? I always like to let you guys tell me what's going on. Paul Victor. Had a down year. Gotcha. That makes sense. Bradley Barcola, DeMarco. I have a regular who's very high on Bradley Barcola and is buying up all his stuff. Barella, Yanez. Trent Alexander-Arnold. That is Mr. Weston McKennie. So one down year, and people jump off the ship, huh? Sounds like someone I might want to buy. Udogi is not an auto. It's to 125, though. The greens look really good. I like these. I don't like the ones with the silver background and like the green center. Those ones look kind of weird to me. But that one looks really clean. Nicholas Jackson, Araujo. Di Maria, Sane, Nyoni, Gyökeres. Again, guys, I got one more case of this. It's going to run a week from tonight. Auctions will go up Saturday. McKennie, Weston McKennie to 150. Pedri. Auctions will go up Saturday, so if you guys want to hop in one more case of it, I have one more hobby case. It just got here. Didn't know what I was getting to. Here we are. Rafinha. Danny Olmo. We going 2 times. Danny Olmo to 199. If you got the Olmo spot, you're living right. Gotta love Fanatics. All the autos you can possibly hit. We're duping up in cases. 39 out of 199. Olmo 2 times. I hate when they dupe on autos in cases when there's only 12 autos. It's crazy. Minamino. Nell, Victor, Mo, Salah. Musiala. Samoes, Nwaneri. Nell, Kevin De Bruyne. True Green, I think. Yeah, True Green. All right, let's see it. Raul Asensio, True Green rookie out of 99. Santiago Jimenez, Barcola, Musiala, and Obi. All right, 3 to go. 3 to go. Let's see a monster auto on the way in, huh? I feel like we don't have a monster auto. That Nwaneri or however you pronounce that. I know that's a big name because I know in like Prism that spot went for a few $100. So I know that's a big name or was a big name or is a big chase, but none of the superstars have we hit an auto of. The Endrick Helix is obviously a monster. I'd like to see one more crazy card out of this case. People are down on Manchester City, huh? All right. Let's go. 3 to go. I'm ready. I'm ready for something crazy. Let's wake up the kids. Archie Gray. I don't actually yell loud enough to wake up the kids. But if I ever hit an insane enough card, maybe I would. Although that Messi probably would have been the one. Rock 101 we hit was pretty cool. Never actually woke my kids up. The kids are going to be in the break room Saturday night underground. Lambo. They're going to be in here ripping tennis with me. My wife's going out of town for the weekend. And the boys, we're having a boys' weekend. And my kids made me promise if they were good in school. There's Noosa at 250, which they're always good in school. But they had good weeks. My youngest graduated pre-K today. So told them they could stay and hang out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be wild. They're going to be in here ready to rock. Savona, Pedri. I wish I was ripping WWE so that they could actually, like, enjoy it. But they're going to be in here. Mayulu, Kang In Lee. I did get them some WWE for them to rip. But I don't have a break of it, unfortunately. Nwaneri to 75. That's awesome, man. That spot's crushing. That card's awesome. 50 out of 75. True rookie. It looks like a purple, but I don't want to call it the wrong parallel, but that's beautiful. Man. Nunez. Oh, my God. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? The rich get richer. This is wild. Come on. Come on. Let me go hang out with your buddy over here. There we go. It's wild. Jeez, oh man. It's a pretty good case, huh? Pretty good case. Let somebody else have some fun. Koki. That spot is doing well. Dan, so that's 2 duped autos. Again, if they're big names, it's one thing, but like either way, it's just annoying. There's such a big auto checklist, and we've got 2 dupes out of 12. And we still have 2 boxes left. Who knows? You might get the 3rd. I've seen stupid cases where you get 3 of the same. Simons Mora. There's Tygo Land. Vermeeren. That one's Theo Hernandez. Isco. Fuchsia Raywave is Zeroli to 175. There's Kevin again. Kevin's not here. Can anyone name that movie? Where's Kevin? Where's Kevin? Kevin's not here. Douglas Luiz. Vinicius Tobias and Kubarzi. Endrick. Prestiani. McCausland. Engels. Should get 1 more numbered card, I think. Should be in this pack based on the way they've been going. Nope. You a dummy. Frimpong. Come on, give us 1 more numbered card. Udogi. Leroy Sané. There's Junient. DeMarco. Olise. No more numbered cards. King and Lee and Yanez. All right, 2 boxes to go. Wall looks pretty good if you've got Nwaneri, Cafu, Endrick, Danny Olmo. Only 1 non-numbered auto out. 2, I'm sorry. Nwaneri. I don't know why they're throwing 2 of these in here. No, we don't want these. We want more cards. We don't want any of those. All right, 2 to go. Good luck. Vini Jr. Bernal, Wagen, Olmo. Goncalves. Declan Rice, Gabriel Martinelli, Mikey Moore. Chiesa. Camarda, Kim. Trent Alexander-Arnold. That one is Ronaldo Araujo at a 250. I feel like that's the second hit for him. Kind of blends in with the uniform in that one. It's actually kind of a weird, not color match, but like color camo there. The way it kind of looks. Fernandez. Marc-Andre. Camarda. Alphonso Davies. We got a green Raywave Manuel Neuer. 99. Bastoni. Jimenez. Isakor. Ken Isakor. Auto. I don't feel like that one's going to make anybody very happy. I don't feel like that's one of the big names. Isakor. Cool looking auto, but I don't feel like that one's getting people jumping up and down. Martinelli, McAllister, Johnston, Savino. So we got one more auto coming. I would love to see a dual or better. Foden, Duranville, Bonifaci. Lewandowski. Lamine Yamal. Leroy Sané. Jimenez, Pulsar, Bino Gittins. I don't know what that is, but it looks... it's a Fanatics 1 of 1. You gotta be kidding me. They just didn't print the card. Look at that. That'll go out to one lucky person in the break. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Dibs. I mean, what was that? Luis Suarez. There's Morgan Rogers. I should sign that and send it out. It's supposed to be the Messi Super. Yeah, that's awesome. Morgan Rogers to 225. That's so annoying. I've pulled a couple of those, actually. They just completely miss and send it out anyway. Timber, Rodrigo. That's how you know quality control is doing good. They just send that right out in the pack. Valverde. There's Mbaye. This pack feels thick. Be a super in here. Something wild. Nope. Felt thick. Camavinga. Refractor. Bergvall. Martinez. Brandt. Refractor. Amos. Harry Amos. Jimenez, Ben Brogio, Johnston. Agahawa, McAllister, and Camavinga. All right, that was a lousy box. That was a very lousy box. Let's see if we can't close out on a high note. Good luck, everyone. Again, thanks so much for spending some of your Thursday here with me. If you love tennis, I'll be ripping Royalty Tennis. I think we have 4 cases running over the weekend. If you love soccer only, we'll be back next Thursday with one more case of this. After that, I didn't get any of the Panini stuff, the La Liga, or any of the select stuff. I'm not sure what the next soccer release that I'll have will be. I am trying to get some Noir. We'll see on that. That's pretty pricey stuff. But I feel like the footwear spotlights in that will be awesome. Big Papa, I'm rooting for you. Hasn't been your case so far, but I'm rooting for you in this last box. My friend Archie Gray. Lewis Skelly. Underground, send me a reminder on Tatanka and send me mid-afternoon tomorrow My kids will be home from school at like 3:30, and then we're all hanging out this weekend. Alexander Arnold. So send me a reminder mid-afternoon, and I'll have them look through some boxes, and I'll just grab you. I'll just send them along. And remind me also, because I'm not smart enough, Valverde, remind me also what products they're in out of 250. Like, I know Tatanka was in, like, Select with a base. I feel like this year, and I feel like Typhoon was in Prism. But just, if you can let me know what to be looking through, because I have the boxes labeled, so that'll make it easier. We've all got short attention spans over here. There's Andrea Natali refractor. Alejandro Garnacho. That's another one. That spot didn't even sell. That was like a big chase 2 years ago. What happened to him? Mayulu, Babadi, Underground. I know you'll tell me. What happened to that guy? Here's a purple, I think, to 75, maybe? Oh, my God. Come on. Again? 2 of the purples in this case? You gotta love Fanatics. I mean, am I crazy? Or did we already pull? Yeah, same exact card. Look at that. 50 and 15. I mean, can we get more of this guy's cards? Whew. If you got that spot, congrats. Zaire Emery closes us out on the autos. That one is 89 of 99. I feel like that's a decent spot, right? All right, let's see a red or better. Zaire Emery. We'll throw that right there. Red or better. Yeah, that spot's doing okay. Sesko, Izakor. Udogi. Chiesa. Tito Land. Come on, red or better. I think it's been a pretty good case, but either way, it would be nice to close out on a high note. Hernandez, Gallagher. Malombo, Sabona, Di Maria, Lee. McCausland. Tavernier, Nico Williams. Bakayoko. That's Gregory Kobel to 175. Maybe we sneak one more numbered card out of here, I hope. Sansei. Reindeers. I don't know how you pronounce that. I say renders is probably right. Gray, Endrick, Kevin. Bastoni. Unikin, Cambarzi. 3 packs left. Give us one more. Martinelli. Nicholas Jackson. Fratesi. Come on. One more. I don't think so here. That's Jaden Heskey. Final pack. Phil Foden. Lewandowski. Sesko. Darvic. I don't know. I feel like it was a pretty decent case. I had heard that hobby was tough, so I feel like that was an okay case. Here comes your hits in no particular order. Coble to 175, and Waneri twice to 75. Valverde to 250. Rogers to 225. Newer to 99. Araujo to 250. Zeroli 175. Nusa to 250. Asensio to 99. McKennie to 150. Udogi 125. Louise to 199. Mikey Moore to 199. I'm sorry, Big Papa. To 250, Nicholas Jackson. Otamendi to 299. Furuhashi to 175. Araujo to 150. Minamino to 250. Fernandez to 199. Vini Jr. to 199, Maduki to 125, Gray to 150, Simons to 52, logo fractor, Diao to 225, Hernandez 299, Kim to 199, Modric to 299, McKennie to 150, Savino to 199, Gabel to 175, Julian Brandt to 250, Bernal to 199, Valverde 250, De Jong 225. Sansei to 99, Bangula to 99, Engels 299. That's nothing special. That, I feel like, is a pretty good hit. That's the only one we saw of that out of the case. So you guys can tell me what that is. Kevin De Bruyne, Raskin to 125, and Musa to 225. So I feel like that one might be a case hit type card. I'm not sure what it is, but you guys will tell me. Izakor and Darvic, base autos. Warren Zaire Emery to 99 auto. This is Dimitar Berbatov to 99 auto. We got a couple fuchsia autos. Yildiz to 250 and Udogi to 250. Danny Olmo had a nice break. This one's to 199. This one's 50 of 50. Murata to 150. Cafu to 25. 25 of 25. Muneri, you had a break. You also got a base auto and a blue auto to 150 on top of both those rookies to 75. Again, we had this De Bruyne. I think that's some sort of case hit. And the 1 in 15 case hit. Endrick, Helix. Pretty awesome Helix there. Again, I'll have another case up for next Thursday. I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. If you love tennis, come on in and hang out with me while we rip royalty. Otherwise, have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you real soon for a break. Bye-bye.